Dead and Hip Hop album review. Ghostface Killah, Supreme Clientele 2. Make sure you become a patron today if you want more Dead End content. Over there, we rank discographies. We also do rapper report cards. And DE365, the Patreons get it first, man. So everything that we've been doing, y'all get it first. But you definitely want to follow us on Twitch and everywhere that is video, minus YouTube, because either on Monday or Tuesday, me and Ken go live and actually live review a project, and we play a couple of songs from that project that we feel that you guys should listen to if you didn't hear it before. But today we're talking Ghostface Killah, Supreme Clientele 2. Hey man, I don't know what the hell what's up with the water in New York, but these triple OG niggas is coming out the gate like, you young niggas can't rap for real. Like that's the message I'm getting from all of these triple OG cats coming back and just fucking rapping their ass off, man. You know, for a while I was concerned with Ghostface and his voice, because for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe he was just sick for a little while. We didn't know about it, but it just felt like his voice wasn't the same. And I was worried for him because that is so signature to him, you know. And I know we got Action Bronson and that whole thing, you know what I'm saying? But after listening to this, I'm like, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that man's voice. Yeah, he a little bit older, you could tell, but ain't nothing wrong with it, man. It's still buttery and feathery as ever before. You know what I'm saying? I just love how he slick talk, bro. Like, this dude was a pimp in a past life. Yeah, he's a hustler. Yeah, you know, he a street guy. But, bro, the way he be talking, like, with the women stuff, bro, like, that's the shit that I always fuck with Ghostface, dog. And I also think that Ghostface did a really good job of recapturing the essence of the first one and just the vibe of that, you know, mid 90s, late 90s era music with this, without making it sound like it's like old. And I think Raekwon did the same thing, and everything that Mass Appeal's been doing has just been extremely great. But nah, man, I really rock with this album. I just want to give a little bit of space for y'all to get y'all stuff in, and then I'll go into some of the songs and stuff I like.
Yeah, I feel you on the nostalgia. He really captured something here, much like Raekwon. I think Raekwon did it slightly better in my opinion, but I really like what Ghostface was doing here, man. He kept, like you said, kept the essence, not just of like Supreme Clientele, but like the essence of New York. You know, we were talking about, we've had conversations about regional shit, and this shit felt very regional and like, but regional in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Not in the Metro Boomin way. But nah, man, I really like what he did here. I like the shots that he was taking at the new era with all the Paul shit.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
That shit was, y'all niggas always saying Paul, man.
Like, y'all got some freaky ass minds, man. Y'all got some freaky ass minds, man.
But I loved it, though. I loved it. Like, that's one thing about Wu Tang. I never felt like they were trying to like be like, even when the skinny jeans era happened, like I feel like they were against that. Like, they just kept it Timbs and still kind of baggy jeans. Like, I felt like they you know, bubble, like they still kept it very New York, man. And this is like, it sounds like that here.
Hey Rod, that's why Pac messed with him so much, man.
Yeah,
that's why Pac used to love him
sure.
so much back in the day.
Nah, for sure. I really liked Curtis May with Conway and Styles P. I like the Redman intro. I like the way he set it off or whatever. So I like the fucking perfect Ghostface Metaphysics. When I mean that shit, the shit he's rapping like on that, the whole Candyland shit was dope. Like, man, like I even like the perspective that it was coming from You My Friend. Like, I thought that was interesting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the way on that track. Like, nah, man, this has some dope stuff. The thing I thought about when I listened to this is like, it's like old man rap, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? When people say, "Oh man, that's that old man rap,"
like
shit.
Modern. It sounds like modern boom bap, kind of almost.
Right. Yeah. Right, without sounding dusty, right? Yeah. So yeah, man, you know, I think he captured exactly what he wanted to capture on this. Let's see, but yeah, all the skits were funny as hell, man. Even the Sale of the Century shit, that was like throwback.
Yep,
that was throwback. Like
the beatbox. Beatbox was like super throwback. Yeah, you were talking about regionality. I 100% agree with you. And he threw all of those elements in there, man. Yeah, and like you said, I agree. It don't feel dusty. It don't feel old. It don't feel like you tried. It just felt like this is you. Like, what else are you supposed to do? Like, this is
very authentic. It felt very authentically him and everybody else that was on it.
Same with Raekwon shit. Same with Raekwon shit. Yeah.
Same with Raekwon shit. I think I enjoy Raekwon just a little bit more.
Me too.
I think I like the beats a little bit better.
And that's no ding on the Ghostface, but I agree with you. I agree with you.
It's not.
I agree with you. Yeah.
It's not. It's just. I think I enjoy like the beats and stuff and sequencing on Ray's a little bit better. Dang, my letdown was Nas kind of because like I felt like Nas gave Raekwon a better verse easily, in my opinion. It was cool on here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I think the beat didn't allow them to really get off like that. I think it's more so the beat that didn't allow them to just kind of get off the way he did on Ray's joint or whatever. So that was probably my let. Because when I saw that, I was like, oh, Nas got another verse. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I heard it, I was like, it's not quite the feeling that I got from the Ray joint. So
it's different energy. You know, that's a little bit more smoother, a little bit more vibey. And not saying that Nas can't do well on it. It just it didn't hit the same like Ray. The joint with Ray and B. I know you know the name of the song. You know I'm bad with all the names and shit. The one on Ray's joint. But like that was just harder, bro. Like that beat is meant to get your lyrical exercise out. Bring something out. This is, you know, to me. And I know I always throw this person in there, but I could definitely hear like Larry June do a hook to that or something like that, like a more vibeier person like that. Like Nas is cool, but it wasn't gonna be special because of the beats. I agree with you.
And maybe that probably was intentional. I don't know. Maybe Ghost probably wanted to give him on some smoother shit because Nas has been fucking ripping all his features and shit lately. So maybe Ghost was just like, yo, man, you know, I'm gonna smooth this out, son. I'm gonna smooth this out, B. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can see that, man. Let me ask y'all this though. Did it seem, and I don't really mean this in a negative way, but I wouldn't say, didn't it seem a little weird that like the second half of the album was like DJ, like you hear that Ty Boogie DJ talking throughout the second, like after it got after it got to that skit, that Force MD skit with Ty Boogie, and then like every song, break beats, beatbox, Rap King, like you kept hearing Ty Boogie talking like on some DJ Clue shit or whatever.
Yeah,
like
didn't you say
the first half didn't have that? So like, it was.
Didn't you say that some of these joints were old? Joints? Man,
I was listening to him, because Ghost said, and I can't remember what interview because he's been on the press run interviewing, but he said it was 5 joints on here that he that was from during the Supreme Clientele era, and I'm like, I was listening to him myself, like trying to guess. Like,
I forgot he said that.
Yep. So like to me, I think Windows is from that era. This the joint Windows. I think Wolf Disciple is from that era. It's from that time period. I think that's an older track. I think
Metaphysics is.
That's the one that's after the soul thing. Yeah, I can see. Yep, hear that one. And then what was the other one? Yeah, man, I was up here playing a guessing game like a motherfucker. Like, bro, okay, which one is from?
I forgot he said that.
Yep, because he was like, it's 5 joints I record. That's from the during that era, during that 2000 2001 era when I recorded Supreme Clientele. So I just threw these on there, and the rest of the joints is new. So I was like, oh man. So yeah, when I first heard Windows, bro, when I heard Fourth Disciple Windows, I was like, oh man, these shits. I wish I can ask Ghost like, okay, Ghost, which 5? Did I guess that shit right? Like I want to be like, did I guess it right, Ghost? But yeah, man, this was a solid output from Ghost, man. I mean, I disagree with you, FIFA, though. I feel like Raekwon did a better job when he did Only Beautiful of capturing that feel. Like when Raekwon named his album back in 2009, Only Beautiful Cuban Links 2, I was like, oh man, like, bruh, you can't name this after such a classic. And I feel like Raekwon did a great job of capturing that feel. Not Only Beautiful Cuban Links 2 is not on the level of the first one, but it's it's like, it's up there. It's right there, man. It's the second best album after the first Cuban Links. I feel like this one didn't really capture that Supreme Clientele 2, which, and I'm not gonna ding him on that because it's 25 years later. You know what I'm saying? It's of course it's gonna. I'm not expecting this to sound like RZA, Fourth Disciple in the 90s type production that RZA was in the bag back during that time. So, and I know he was gonna have different producers on here. So I mean, I disagree with you on that, but not like I'm not dinging it or anything like that. I just think Ghost did a good job of making a good modern boom bap sounding album that don't sound like he's trying to. It wasn't sound like he was trying to sound like the 90s. Like he was like, motherfucker, this is what I'm making right now as a 50 plus year old MC. I'm about to show y'all how to make a proper album. Styles P and Conway, I thought on Curtis May Ride, yes, amazing. They was fucking dope as shit. I like Georgie Porgy because he took the Ghostface took the sample from MC Lyte. Poor George. If y'all listen to that sample, that's the same sample they took. Breakbeats was dope as fuck. How he kept rhyming over different breakbeats. I was like, bruh, and he was switching up his flow with the different breakbeats. I was like, yo, that shit dope as fuck. And then the trial, I thought I was glad to hear him rhyming with his Wu buddies on the trial with Jizza, Raekwon, and Method Man on there. I'm with you right a little bit. I was like, well, maybe they did that on purpose with the Love Me Anymore with the Nas and Nas feature, because him, after we heard Nas on Raekwon, I'm like, oh man, here we go again. But for that track, it wouldn't even felt right if Nas would have been spitting like he was on the Raekwon joint.
right, nah.
So yeah, but Candyland was dope as hell. I think the Zoom is from a old during that the first Supreme Clientele. And then You My Friend, I think that's dope for grown men, two grown men that we've, at least that I've seen throughout my whole, since I've been a fan of both of them, like grow up together, grow up and be men together. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was dope for Ghost and Meth to kind of pour that out on the track. Like it's okay for men to be emotionally raw. That's like brothers. They consider themselves as brothers. So I think that was dope. I think that was a dope way to kind of, close out the album. And then you got the Knuckles at the end with the classic Ghost. He just done that before. So no, man, I think this was a solid output, man. Shout out to Duff. He produced, Fourth Disciple produced. Ghost did a couple producing he produced a couple of joints himself. Rose Art did some joints. So yeah, Jay Black. I think I'm forgetting somebody else. But yeah, man, this was a solid output, man. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Ghost for putting this out, man. Shout out to Nas and what they doing in Mass Appeal. But I'm looking forward to hearing Mobb Deep, because Alchemy has already said that's finished. So man, I can't wait to hear like that. What he doing with Daylight. Like, shout out to Nas for getting the OGs, the legends to with these output this year, man. That's dope, man. It's really dope to see. I love it, man.
No, it is.
I love this album, man. I think it's really good. I think you take a big risk naming it Supreme Clientele.
Yes, you do, bro. Yes.
I don't think Wu Tang diehards are too thrilled with that, because they expect almost. Real close follow up.
I tried not to. I was like, let me knock you down. Because Ken, I was up there, bro. I was like, wait a minute. You can't name this Supreme Clientele, bro. Like I was saying you can't name it. I was like, don't even name it Supreme Clientele. Call it something else.
Call it something else.
Yeah, call it something else. But I was like, okay, let me turn down a notch a little bit. So yeah, Ken, I didn't want to go in this thing super duper high. Like, I just wanted that feel, but he did a good job. I think this was a good follow up.
Yeah, I think when the second track played, it felt like it captured that energy. I think there was, to your point earlier, there was a tone shift that happened with all of the breakbeat sort of 80s DJ sort of 90s sort of theme that they were going with. It was more up tempo sort of dance music here and there, which I actually enjoy and liked. So it didn't really bother me as well. Bother me with break beats, beatbox, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And I think that's break beats. I mean, that's like part of the essence of hip hop.
Same thing with Rap Kingpin as well. Like, I think growing up, in that period, like, that's a bit of nostalgia for me, for us. So, you know, it creates almost like a connection. I could have did away with the skits. I didn't really need all the skits like that. I just skip them and take them off. The pause was funny, but after I heard them once, I'm good on the skits. That trial track was dope, though. I really like that one. I'm kind of in a disagreement with you guys with the Nas. Well, I don't know exactly. I do like the Nas track. I love what Nas was saying on there. And I think it was smart to go with a more laid back beat because they definitely wanted to create a clear distinction between the two. But that's what I'm saying, Ken. I think it was intentional. I think that was intentional. Yeah, I love it. His verse is nice, man. Like the things he was saying. You know, the Project 2025 mandated by Reagan line, and then he said house niggas on the rise, they love a plantation. Man, that shit right there, I'm like, those are the type of lyrics and stuff that we need from Nas. And I love that he was kind of, you know, saying that shit. It was kind of keeping things like in the moment, kind of putting like a timestamp on where we are, which is I'm about to say, what do you say, Ken? Black on black hatred still happens adjacent. Like, man, I love what he was saying on that. So I thought that was dope. You know, content wise, what he was doing. But and I'm with you guys on the "You My Friend" thing. Well, you know, I do like you said, the Georgia Porgy joint that he was doing. You know, the Conway, the Curtis May joint, Ryder B. You guys were talking about. But man, my shit on here, y'all.
The zone, because of the sample, bro. That's classic Ghost, Ken. You know, Ghost is gonna have a song where it sounds like he just plays the song and he just raps over it.
I'm sitting here, I'm listening to two songs.
Yeah.
Bro, the first time I listened to it, I don't know why, maybe I was just kind of, you know, my first listen is just kind of surface level listen. So I heard it, I'm like, and I love that song by the Commodores. Absolutely love it. I was like, oh, that's dope. He kind of got that sample. It wasn't until like the second or third listen, because I thought he just sampled the first part of the verse.
No, bro.
And then when I'm like, wait a minute, is this the whole motherfucking song? Bro, that shit blew my mind.
Yes, bro.
That shit was so fucking dope to me, bro. He rapped over the fucking song, man. That shit's insane. Like, man, bro. That's incredible, man.
Yeah, he did that before. He did it a few times. He did it a few times. So that's
I love that shit, bro. And that's one of my favorite songs, bro. Yeah, he was going to fuck off. It reminded me of that. Didn't he do like a video or something like that before? Remember that went viral? Was that him? The hand clapping shit?
The Action Bronson. When he was talking about Action Bronson. And he had the soul joint playing in the background. He was like, man, let me this fat fuck da 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 da.
But I love that song, man. I love that song. I thought what he was doing was dope. And again, that's one of my favorite songs by the Commodores. So that shit was crazy. But overall, man, I thought this was a really, really good album. You know, and I understand like if there's some criticism of the pushback because he named the Supreme Clientele too, and maybe it would have been received a little bit more positively by a group of people if it was called a different name. But I think overall, again, I'm with you. Like what Nas is doing over there is incredible. Taking these guys, revitalizing them, and they're making music for us.
Yes, bro.
And that's it. So, you know, I'm with it.
Yeah, it's crazy. No one's talking about what he's doing. Like this is crazy, and the work has been quality. It started from Slick Rick to up to this point. So I'm really curious how he's gonna finish this out with Mobb Deep, De La, and then the album with him and Premier. So yeah, this is crazy.
What's wrong? And the one, oh, never mind.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
Nah, I figured it out on my own.
Oh, okay.
It does feel like it is flying under the radar, even though he has some of the biggest names in hip hop. And obviously, I know they're like a generation or two removed from being the prime guys, but the quality is there, bro. And then the other thing too is beyond what Nas is doing with Mass Appeal. individually, I don't feel like these projects are getting the praise that they should be getting. Like I don't see it like online. People ain't necessarily hitting us up. You know what I'm saying? So like collectively as mass appeal, I don't think they're getting credit, and I think individually these projects should be getting more credit as well. So I don't know what it is.
Hip hop media where we are right now, everybody want to talk about fucking Drake and Kendrick all the time.
Still,
yeah. Like, why is nobody talking about the stuff that Nas is doing over there in Mass Appeal? Like, that's
because you know it's not really necessarily about the music. You know, it's like and that's my thought. You know, it's just chasing clicks and algo and stuff like that, and losing what I would imagine a lot of us here for. But I think we're learning that that's not necessarily the case. But I think that's why. Ralph, I think it's just lack of focus on things that matter.
But I think that I think Nas and Hit Boy, like that run was covered and it got, I think, the adequate fanfare, right, for what it was.
How many years ago was that?
You go from 2020 to 2023.
And it was because of Hit Boy.
That was almost 5 years ago when that shit started. The hip hop media was in a different space.
Yeah, no. You ain't lying. Niggas was literally locked up. So, damn. You know what? No, go ahead.
I was gonna say Hit Boy had the name, like,
yeah, you know. He was the hot one,
right?
You know what?
That's what it is.
Yeah,
man.
the timing was right for them. All right, well, look, let's get into these grades. This is your first time here. We're grading the flow, the lyrics, the production, the features, the execution, the replay value, and the overall. I'll start off with the flow. Give me B+.
Give me solid B on flow.
I'm going to B+ on flow.
So did I, B.
Yep.
Okay. Lyrics, I'm at a B+, man. I fuck with Ghost. He my favorite.
I'm gonna go a solid B on lyrics as well.
I'm going a solid B.
I'm at a B+ on lyrics.
Okay. Production, I'm at a solid B.
On production, I'm at a C+.
I'm at a B-.
Damn.
You higher, Ken?
I am.
Oh, okay. Hey.
He said he like it.
Yeah. I am. I'm at an A-.
A-? Okay. And you don't care about A's like that. So
I don't, but I fuck with the production on here, bro.
Can't say I'm old school, nigga.
Yeah,
The features for me, give me B+.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a solid B on the features.
Yeah, I'm going B+ on the features as well.
So am I, B. B+.
Yep, B+, yeah.
All right. With the execution, I'm at a B only because I feel like the album was a bit long, and I know the skits make more tracks, but 50 minutes, it could have been a B+, but I'm at a B, and that's a personal thing. Execution
is actually my highest grade, B+. I feel like he did exactly what he wanted to do on here.
Yeah, I'm nitpicking here. I gave it a B- only because it was just weird with the DJ twist in the middle, to like the second half of the album. Like to not have that the first half of the album, and then you got this DJ talking. All right, yeah, new Ghostface, such and such. Like it was I don't know. It seemed a little weird, but you know, I'm just nitpicking.
Somebody else did that too before, where they had a DJ come in last minute. I want to say it was Tyler or somebody.
It would have made sense if he did that on the first Supreme Clientele, but you know, I'm like, okay, cool, we keeping that theme up. But like that's never happened on the Ghostface album. It's like, wait a minute, you got a DJ talking over here? So yeah, it was just weird for me. It was just kind of weird. So that's why I give the sequence and execution a B-.
I'm gonna go a B+ for the opposite reasons, B. I like that added element that he did. You know, again, I think it may tap into the nostalgia feeling for me, taking me back, reminding me of, you know, the quote unquote good old days for me. But I like how the energy changed and turned. So I'm at a B+ on execution. Replay value,
I have a B here, but I'm gonna go B+. I'm gonna switch it live. I'm at a B+ on replay value.
I'm actually at a C+ on replay value. As much as I like As much as I like what he did here, it's just other albums that I see myself playing more for the remainder of the year. I'm just not gonna play this as much. I do like joints on here, but I'm just not gonna play it as much as I play like the Raekwon, for instance. You know what I'm saying? The Jid, the like everything else that I put higher, Alfredo, all that stuff. I'm just gonna be bumping that a lot more than I go and put this song.
Yeah, I'm going to solid B for replay.
I have a B here for replay value too.
I'm surprised.
I am too.
I am too. Everything else high. I'm surprised.
I almost changed it, but
I thought you was going to at least have a B plus.
I honestly almost changed it to a B plus. I think I would. I think part of the issue is the length of the album, because it's a 48-minute commitment, and I think that's why I shaved off the plus from it. I think if it was just a little bit shorter in terms of like runtime, it could have gotten to B plus easy. But I almost changed it when I was looking at it, but I'm gonna stick with what I wrote here, and I think that is the reason why it's not a B plus.
Gotcha. Overall, I'm at a B plus.
Overall, I'm at a B minus. Even though I'm not gonna play it like that, I can't deny that this is a solid project from Ghost.
I'm at a solid B with the overall.
B plus overall.
I know. Why you saying like that? B plus overall.
Yeah, that's B plus came back. That's where it's at.
Okay.
Shout out to Mass Appeal and Nas for revitalizing 90s era hip hop and keeping it authentic. I think that's the biggest takeaway from all of the projects that we've gotten so far. Just super authentic to the artists, not even to the artist in the art form, not even to the era. Forget the era, because they're going to bring that with them, because that's the cloth that they're cut from. So again, I appreciate Nas and Mass Appeal not trying to make this into something that it's not. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have a name associated with these projects. But again, super dope project. I think the grades accurately reflect how we felt about it. So let us know how you feel. Like, comment, and subscribe. And you already know the comment section is the conversation after the conversation. Give us your grades. Let us know how you feel about this particular project. And we'll catch you on another one. We out. Peace.
Peace.